I've built myself up with no aid. I started my empire. I am original. I am 100% self-made woman. And then I go to my video, and I put our videos side by side. This woman copied every single tag verbatim in the same order as my video. According to her Instagram, she's a CEO, boasting about her numbers, boasting about her corporation, boasting about being a CEO. Girl, I highly suggest you start acting like one.
We got. And was boo-hooing, and so I sent her money, cash and her.
I am starving now. Shoot. Ouch. Oh, it's kind of hard. Ouch. Wait a minute. I really struggle with these. I'm doing this in honor of Bethany. Bloveslife. This video is going to be about Bloveslife. This is her sauce, her creation. Her pioneered this, and I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't know who she is and not even say her name when I talk about her. I will say her name and talk about who I'm talking about because I'm not that passive aggressive, are you? I feel like we've been down this road before. Don't this road look awfully familiar? I feel like it's deja vu. We've had other people making a muck in the mukbang community, trying to tear people down and start this stuff for attention. That's all it is. And I've been debating in my head, should I get involved? Should I leave my opinion? Because let me tell you, how many people are asking me to weigh in, for me to share my opinion? And I'm like, well, I do know her. I've been to her house. I've spoken very highly of Bethany, Bloveslife, and probably a dozen videos, at least maybe 20 videos by now. Alright, so this is her famous butter sauce, which yes, I do like, but no, I won't do too much of, because yes, too much makes me sick. Has the onion. It is delicious. Let's do this. Here, let's let it drip in my teacup, because the tea has already been poured, so we're reacting to the tea. Actually, I have some tea in this video too. Mmm. Oh. 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 Delicious. Oh, that's spicy though. Ooh. I need more pickled ginger to balance that out. That is spicy. This is flaming hot. So I have some receipts in this video. I have my own little opinion I would like to share because I found something out that no one else knows except for Bethany and Prissy P too. I haven't told anyone, and I would like to tell people so people know that this is a bunch of buffoonery. So let's get into it. Now, I know people are gonna say, oh, that's good. You're making this video, blah, 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 to get in on it. You know, when I was going through my shit show struggles, it was no skin off Bethany's back to sit down, share her opinion about me, and reach out to support publicly, which is just as important as privately. You might not think it is, but it is. If I can find the video, I'll just flash it here. No skin off her back to be able to support me publicly. So I'm going to return the favor. This person is really special to me, and when I saw this disgusting, in my opinion, plotted, thought through, tear down to her and her family, I almost cried watching her choke up and cry. This was disgusting. This was disgraceful. And this is, I hope people don't think, oh, it was an accident. Oh, you know, some people. This was thought through. You know what I mean? This was thought through. It happened over weeks. She's made multiple videos. She had to sit down, edit them, render them, upload them. Listen, that requires thought. Unless she's being mind controlled, there's no excuse. So, excuse me, let's just get into this. The first thing I want to say is, when I saw this taking place, I was just watching, came up in my recommendations, and I said, that's quite an accusation to make, isn't it? That's quite a thing. You better substantiate. There was no receipts whatsoever. My first thought was, in the first video, she kept saying, there's going to be more. There's going to be more. There's going to be part 2. And I will be saying in part 2. And I have part 2. And I remember watching this video. I was 8 minutes in. And there was nothing. I watched someone talk about nothing for 8 minutes. All I gathered from that was there's gonna be more.
Now this might be a part 2. I'm gonna do a part 2. Like I said, there's probably gonna be a part 2 to this, but I'm not gonna go into true detail and do a part 2. Part 2, we're gonna go deep with y'all. We will have a part 2 to this.
Who sits on the computer to make an accusation against someone and says nothing, but there'll be more. To me, that looks extremely misleading, extremely calculating. That she was already prepared to plan in her mind that there's going to be multiple more videos. And we know this may be true because she made an apology video wearing the same outfit the same day the first video was filmed. I know that video's been taken down because everyone called her out on it. Same outfit, same hairdo girl. The first video said nothing. No receipts, didn't even mention Bethany's name. And she wants to talk about being professional and upfront.
Ain't nobody mentor me. Ain't nobody help me with nothing. I put blood, sweat, and tears in my channel. I worked hard to get where I'm at. I've been doing this for a year.
You be thinking she enrolled in 4-year medical school. Like, damn. How's that dissertation coming for that PhD? No. She worked real hard copying someone eating fish.
Ain't nobody mentor me. Ain't nobody help me with nothing. I put blood, sweat, and tears in my channel. I worked hard to get where I'm at. I've been doing this for a year. Because, honey, I done met some nasty Christians. And I don't know who's faker, you or your husband.
She won't mention Bethany's name. I wonder what tags she used. She probably used her name in the tags. Well, I go to her tags. And I'm looking through. This looks awfully familiar. What? And then I go to my video. And I put our videos side by side. This woman copied and pasted, sat there and wrote every single tag verbatim in the same order as my video. Copied and pasted, plagiarized every little single thing to piggyback off my video. And I'm like, the only thing she took out was my name. Nikocado Avocado. That's awfully desperate, number one. And that's also peculiar. This tells me, as I was watching her video, saying there's going to be part 2, there's going to be part 2, there's going to be more. Not only did I already have this gut feeling that this was a planned, calculative takedown against another person and their family, but this is proof that she was sticking in tags that belonged to me in the exact same order. Not 1, not 5, not 10. Every single verbatim copied and pasted from my channel. And what was happening to me at this time? PewDiePie, the biggest YouTuber on YouTube, talking about me. Going through stuff with Trisha and all the drama channels, leaving their opinion about... Literally, I was very controversial, wasn't I? She wanted to join in on that, huh? And piggyback off of someone else's troubles. I mean, it's not an accident. I even misspelled stuff, and she copied the misspelled stuff. I mean, like... Wow.
I was a business transaction because I was the hottest thing. I put blood, sweat, and tears in my channel. I ain't take nothing from nobody.
I guess that doesn't include my tags. Actually, no, madam. You'd be taking lots from people.
I don't want money to mess my mind up. I don't want it. I don't want it bad enough.
Except for this video, and that video, and this video, and that video. I mean, the amount of ads you stick in your videos clearly contradicts and disproves your statement there. So then I'm like, I wonder what she's posting on her Instagram. I'm blocked from her Instagram. And I'm like, I've never talked to this person in my life. I've never spoken about this person. I didn't even know who she was till like recently. Actually, out of my whole channel, I did get one comment from this person who made it clear that she noticed my numbers when I hit 1 million followers. Is that when she started hunting for my tags? Or maybe she was just looking for another business transaction. Never talked to her, never spoke to her, never even talked to people about her. Barely knew this woman. And I'm like, well, I have Orland's account on my phone too, so I'm like, okay, let me see what else. He's blocked too. I'm like, sweet little Orland is blocked from this woman. So imagine how I feel watching this video that had no receipts, that wouldn't even address people by name, spent 10 minutes running her mouth, running in circles, talking about nothing except there'll be more, there'll be more, there'll be more, wait for part 2, wait for part 2, wait for part 2. My gut instinct said she's milking this. Saw her tags, she copied me, and then she blocked my family. I'm like, now I know something's up. So I reach out to Bethany. I actually reached out to a few people. I'm like, this is the strangest thing I've ever seen. And I talked to my friend Prissy P. I'm like, Prissy P, what's going on here? Prissy P is apparently blocked. Prissy P's mother is blocked. Prissy P's friend, Prissy P's husband, Prissy P's brother, everyone blocked. And she's like, she probably blocked you because you're friends with me and Blove. So I call it Blove. I'm like, why do you think my family's blocked from someone I've never met, talked about, knew? Bethany says the same thing. It's probably because you're friends with us. Which tells you the type of person we're dealing with. I don't know how old she is. Is she 15? Well, then it makes sense. According to her Instagram, she's a CEO. Boasting about her numbers, boasting about her corporation, boasting about being a CEO. Girl, I highly suggest you start acting like one. You were a stranger to Bloveslife and her family. You were basically a stranger. She knew you on the internet, but that's it. You were a stranger. She took the risk and opened you into her home, as she does with everyone else. And for you to go into her home, put on a whole charade, sit there and smile cheek to cheek and lie, and then turn around and use this against her? Now, you guys know I recently went through a thing with Trisha Paytas, and obviously this is very different because I never met her, I never collabed. Maybe it was a blessing in disguise because I found out that she's just mean. But you know what Trisha did? Trisha talked about me over and over and over and over and over negatively, spread rumors about me, and lied about it. Now that's very different than this situation. Bethany did not sit there and talk crap about this person. Had she done that, we wouldn't be in a different scenario here. I'm watching these videos. So the first one tells me nothing. And my first instinct, along with, well, why she keep, promoting more sequels to this when there's nothing of substance. And the first one, do I really want to watch another video full of nothing? I mean, like, would you? No. I'm a very busy girl. I mean, I'm not a CEO like you, but I got things to do. So I'm watching this, and then I said to myself, why she doesn't even talk about Bethany. Usually when people have a complaint, they go straight into the details. They talk about what happened. They say, she said, I said, she said, she said. She didn't say that Bethany did anything to her. All she did was talk about the family. And then Bethany was to blame for it.
Husbands in the studio didn't even come out, honey. Well, I had to go into the studio and say hi to the husband. I'm the guest, okay? Honey, this child came downstairs, just made his grand entrance. Honey, the queen has come in and made his entrance, okay? This is exactly what he did. And I don't know who's faker, you or your husband.
And I say, since when am I responsible for the actions of my family members? Let's use this. Ooh. This is so good. You know what I mean? I hope I'm never held responsible for what my cousin said to someone, for the way that my brother looks at someone, for the way my husband speaks up or speaks down to someone. My grandma forgot to come and say hello to someone. It's my fault. All my children, like what? I thought that's, again, if we're talking about a 15-year-old, it makes sense. Because people usually, that's a sign of the brain not growing all the way. I don't know how old she is. I think she's a woman. She's a CEO, so. Now, the next thing that just disgusts me is the fact that Bethany took her time to send this person money as a thank you.
All traumatized.
Right.
I sent her money. Cash apped her money for congratulations on 100K. Now, if you felt some type of way, why take my money?
Right.
That's all I'm saying. For somebody that you do not like.
She turns around, makes this video saying that she was rude, disgusting, and hateful. Or no, she said she was fake. Fake and phony. Fake and phony.
All I'm gonna say is people are fake and phony.
I don't know about you. I don't know about you. But if I had a fake and phony person in my life sending me hundreds of dollars, I don't know how much it was, probably $100. Damn, let's get a whole line of people, fake and phony people, to send me money, because that sounds great. I would love to have fake and phony people like that in my life that send me money. Wow. So far, the evidence is packed that this person lied.
This person was texting me, I love you, you're amazing, you're the highlight of my life in 2018. All of this stuff after the fact that she cried for 8
I cried almost a whole 8 hours.
hours.
We got.
And was boo-hooing and so all traumatized.
Beautiful spirit. Whole family. I'm not gonna be fake. One thing about me is I'm not a phony person. If I like you, I like you. If I don't, I don't.
She's so nice. Her family spirit.
family.
They have good spirits and everything. You didn't have to say that. You did not have to say that. You could have just did that video, ate your chicken, had your sweet and sour sauce and the Tabasco sauce,
And kept it moving.
Drove back. I drove the whole way up. She drove the whole way back. I'm just sitting there sobbing. So sweet. The family is so sweet, you guys. Because that's how bad it was. Like literally, I think he gets that from his dad. Everything you see is 100% real. Because that is the same exact energy that his dad had. Like, this woman is just so beautiful. So beautiful. I'm better than you. Yeah. I'm smarter than you. And I just want to thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And you're just like the sweetest person. And I don't know who's faker, you or your husband.
I mean, that was my gut feeling. And now it's been proven. Through the texts, through the way she spoke about her after, using her titles, using her name. And she had the nerve to sit there on camera and say, I've built myself up with no aid. I started my empire. I am original. I am 100% self-made woman. And if you go to her boast, the only reason people know who this person is, because she piggybacked another person the whole way. The whole bit. Who the hell eats 12 lobster tails in a sitting? Let's be real. That's something that Bethany does. That's something that she pioneered. That's something that, obviously, if you're eating 12 lobster tails, you obviously saw her video. You know what I mean? Every single big video about her is about someone else. And she wants to sit there, all high and mighty. Now, people are asking, Nick, the reason I'm making this video is because so many people said, well, maybe this happened to other people. Nick, can you share your experience? Nick, can you say what happened to you? I want the record to be straight. I mean, I've talked about Bethany and such. I've looked up to her. I've praised her. I've said nothing but positive things about the whole family in multiple of my videos. I can't even find them all. But I do want to make this clear. Usually the first video you make after a situation is probably the closest to the truth because it's fresh in your mind. Look what I had to say about them the moment I left their house. Or I just did a special collaboration with Bloveslife. So let's talk about my experience with Blove today. So I go to her house. She greets me at the door. Beautiful house. And the first thing I notice is everyone takes off their shoes. Her husband was very like hospitable. Hospitality. Everyone's so nice. Her mother is really sweet. I got to meet Darius was very shy. But you know, he's kind of that way on camera too. Not like rude or anything. Very polite. Hello, how are you? And then same with I mean our kids. Ooh, there we go. Very nice. They didn't make me feel like, why are you in my mom's house, or you're using my mom, or they didn't treat me like that. Neither of her sons. Okay, here we go. First thing right away, we film a seafood boil for her channel. She was probably a little nervous. I was a little nervous, you know, warming up. So we did that video. I thought it was really good. And then after that, we obviously turn off the camera and then we chill out on the couch and we talk for hours. Then we talked about her relationship and their marriage and the things they've gone through. We just really bonded on the fact that we're both married and the amount of work it takes to maintain a relationship. Then we have a couple drinks after talking for 3 hours. I had a wonderful experience. I had a wonderful time with her. She was really good to me. So that's what I thought. She paid for her food, and she wants to say that she was fake and unhospitable. She sent her money as a thank you for being there and congratulating on her success. She's fake and phony. They gave her clothes to wear for the video. She's fake and phony. They paid for her food and gave her a shout out on a channel that she had been piggybacking for months. She's fake and phony. She sent her text messages saying that she was crying tears of joy because she looked so beautiful. She's fake and phony. I don't know how a person comes out of this. Usually an apology would be the good start. Well, did you all see the apology she posted that she took down within an hour? Because, well, I mean, it's ridiculous. The apology sounded so scripted that I think it was. Wouldn't even mention her name. How are you sorry for bringing down an entire family and calculating this whole to-do against them without even addressing them? I'm sorry to the other mukbangers who had to hear it. They were confused. Well, I was confused too.
You guys were blindsided. You had no idea what was going on. You didn't know whose side to be on. You didn't know what, you just were so confused, as was I.
What were you confused about? Your own lies? Shit, don't act like you were part of the, blindsided. You caused it. And there was a lot of people speculating. She was wearing the same t-shirt. Now, I understand I mean, I don't watch her, but I remember watching Bethany's video that she wears a lot of black. Maybe she has 5 pairs of the same shirt. I don't know. That doesn't help either. And if she really stood by what she said in that video, would it have gone down? Would it have been taken down if she truly felt that she was sincere in that video? Or did people call her on her bluff? She's trying to be all sneaky and it failed. Ouch. Oh. Take that part out, Nick. Ew, ouch. That apology was terrible. Absolutely terrible. It sounded like she was speaking on behalf of a company. Well, she is her CEO, I know that, but no. She should be talking from the heart.
Hi everybody. I would like to take the time to apologize to the mukbang community. I aired my grievances out for the world to see and it was completely inappropriate. It should have been handled in private, and for that I am truly sorry.
When you apologize, you mention what you did to hurt someone. If this woman actually comes out with a sincere apology, she better mention the lies. She better be apologizing for what she did. I'm sorry for lying. I'm sorry for deceiving my audience when you sent me money, in fact. I'm sorry for deceiving my viewers. And basically my viewers. This is all shared viewers. That's why everyone's making videos, huh? I'm sorry for lying and deceiving the viewers into thinking this person's terrible and no one should be supporting her because she's all wrapped up in the money, when in fact she gave it to me. When she comes out with a sincere apology, it better include the truth. Instead, that apology says, I stand by everything I said.
However, I stand by what I said. My feelings are my feelings. I felt what I felt, and I stand by that 100%.
You stand by the lies? Oh, this is disgusting. Absolutely terrible. Oh my God. I mean, I don't have my own house. One day I'd like to have a house or an apartment, condo, whatever. See, I don't, usually when I collaborate with people, I go to them, I bring them over to my Airbnb, my hotel, and we go in there. We do it in the hotel. Hey. But one day I would like to have an apartment, a place of my own. And you know what? This scares the shit out of me. Bringing virtual strangers into your house to be nice and be kind. Give them food, give them water, buy their stuff, promote them, blah, 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 blah. Give them money on the way out for them to turn around and do this. And I thought to myself too, I'm like, I know I've said this in one of my videos. I said Bethany is one of the only... One of the only channels I know that does that many shout outs, that many collaborations with people just starting out. I admire that in her. I've said that even in our collab. I'm like, something I admire about you is you bring a lot of small new people onto your channel to give them a chance. That speaks so much about her. She's not trying to use them. If she was truly sorry, these videos would have gone away in a snap. Right now, she's still perpetuating rumors against this whole family. And she's making money off of it. How many ads did she stick in there? Too many. She's making money off of hurting other people. Yet she's sorry? I don't believe it for a second. Not for 1 second. I mean, how many contradictions did she make? Now listen, we're all a little hypocritical sometimes. I'm hypocritical, we all are. We all can be. But for her to sit there and say it was a terrible experience that I just have to get off my chest. I've been harboring this in for so long. When that's not what she said on camera, off camera, privately or publicly for months and continued to piggyback off Bethany ever since. That's how you know this was planned. I'm sorry, I'm not stupid. And for her to think that her subscribers are stupid, well, I don't treat my subscribers like that. Would you? Another thing that really bothered me about the accusations was her going into her husband and her son saying, oh, the husband gets this attitude from his father. The father's a bad role model. Look what he's implying, that the family is messed up from the head down.
Husbands in the studio didn't even come out, honey. Well, I had to go into the studio and say hi to the husband.
Because he didn't jump up and down and scream when she entered the room? What is she, the Queen of England? I can't with people like this. I can't. She was not there for them. I've had guests in my, well, I don't have a house, but growing up, I'm visiting my parents right now. So I'm thinking, you know, I've had company come over. And, you know, say I'm in middle school or high school and they come over to play in the room. I'm not going to go grab my sister to come down and say hello to someone that doesn't know and doesn't need to know, or they're not there for her. I'm not going to have everyone line up in a row. It's just weird. She wanted to be treated like royalty. And obviously she did. She got free food. She ate for free. She got drank for free. She got money for free. She got an outfit to wear for free. And she got promotion for free that otherwise would have cost thousands of dollars. And it wasn't enough for her, was it? It wasn't enough. And you know she doesn't care because her videos are still up right now, making more money. That's why this bothers me so much. I'm like, oh. I'm so happy other people spoke up. And I would have regretted not speaking up too. I want people to know, my followers, when I speak about Bethany, I mean it. When I'm sitting in my mukbang saying, I miss her, or whatever I said about her family, I meant it. And I stand by it. And don't think, well, I might be holding something back too, because she did. Maybe they rubbed me the wrong way. Maybe they looked me up and down and, you know, they didn't bow down when I entered the room. That's not true. They were wonderful. Ask my husband. To this day, I'm just like, I can't wait for you to meet them one day. Like, just wonderful. She felt very motherly, actually. Out of most of my collaborations, I think she was, well, sorry, Bethany, but I think she was the oldest. I've collabed with older YouTubers too, but she did feel very motherly. Took care of me, made sure she found me a place to stay, like, oh, it's very sad, and I feel bad for her, but she came out strong. Her plan backfired big time. And you know what? It's one thing to do this to someone, apologize, and earn the respect and trust back. Deleting people's comments, blocking them from viewing your page is not the very, you know, business-oriented thing to do, huh, Miss CEO? And you know what? It's for her to put out that fake apology and then delete it, but keep up the takedown videos deliberately. They're still there. She has eyeballs that are connected to a mind. I hope they're still connected. Because she's running to the bank right now. And she's not sorry at all. That's not excusable. That's unexcusable. Inexcusable. Is that a word? I don't know. Lawyer Nick, come back. Oh, and I hope people see the severity of this. Had Beloved not come out to defend herself with receipts, a lot of people would have believed it. Just disgusting. Just disgusting. And, again, some people would be like, oh, Nick, you're making this video because you like to be in the drama. You know what? I'm making this video because this is a public thing I'm doing. I'm not sitting in my room in private stuffing my face. I'm doing it to entertain people. And we share these viewers among all of us. We share this as a community. If people know me, they likely know Bloveslife. Okay? It's a share. There's very few people in this world who want to sit down and watch people eat food for an hour. It's a very small, close-knit community, and I think people need to stand up and speak up when things like this happen. That's my opinion. And she's done it for me. Was she writing my name for views? No. She doesn't need views. She's millions. And I'm not doing it for views either. I'm doing great view-wise. This is what I think people should do in a small community on YouTube, because that's what social media is. It's to interact. It's not no competition. She's done. This person. Done. Was she wearing the same shirt? We don't even know. The video went down after everyone talked about it. Your apology. You had the same outfit as your original video. Was this planned all along? Hundreds of comments, because I saw that video right away. Gone. Deleted. Wonder why? And you know what? After Bethany's first video, how do I open these? Oh, Bethany, help me. Oh my god, I just have these lumps left. After Bethany's first video, she should have grabbed the camera and said something then and there. Her sister could do it. She's a CEO. CEOs are head of the business. They do nothing but watch the business. This is all she does. She had time to make Snapchats or Instagram posts or whatever. She had time to be blocking and deleting comments. But she didn't have time to issue a proper response. Or say, oops, let me at least retract the videos causing the mess, and then I'll get on top of it later. Nope. All she did was put up another mukbang, acting like nothing happened. Disgusting. How do you walk away from that? Oh, I'm so sorry. To the family, Bethany, I'm very, very sorry. Hopefully you don't go through this again. I've been through this a couple times. Different people, different scenarios. It's not fun. Again, when she said that she hasn't slept for hours or days, getting 3 hours of sleep a night, I believe it. When Trisha did that stuff, I didn't even eat. I was so stressed. Even when you're in the right, strong people still bend. Brissy P says, strong people still bend. People who tell the truth still feel pain. Oh, I believe it, that she was in agony over this. I believe it. I've been there. And I'm so happy that she handled this classy, with receipts. She didn't call her names. She said that she was not being truthful. I mean names like talking about her appearance or talking about, you know, not belittling her. But she did address things with receipts. She did show evidence. And she debunked everything the woman said. That was the best way to do it. And I'm so proud of her. And she's absolutely right when she says there's a lot of young people watching. There's a lot of people who are watching us to feel better because there's something wrong in their lives. Lots of cancer patients, lots of people who are bedridden, children who are looking to be inspired, who just like to watch people eat. What comes out our mouth is very important. And yeah, we make mistakes, but that's not a normal mistake. That is not a normal mistake. And even if there's an apology, the videos are still up. So this is severe in my eyes. It's very severe, and I'm so proud of Bethany for the way she handled it. And I saw lots of comments saying, "Oh, she's dragging the children in. The children are trying to get their numbers higher. She's putting it on their channel." I saw so many comments like, "Oh, she's putting it on their channel so they get more viewers." She talked about the children and in the most passive-aggressive way. Who else was she talking about? Oh, she didn't say their name, but she was hearting comments of their name, acting like she's too good to mention them. She's real quick to mention them in her title. Damn. No, putting on the children's channel was great. Because she brought them involved. They didn't involve themselves. She involved them. Don't you want to teach your children to stand up for themselves? Don't you want to teach your children that facts in this society have merit? You know, we live in a world where sometimes people believe any kind of news, fake news, because people say it's news. Facts are really important in today's society. Really important. For you to be able to make an educated decision and an educated and thoughtful opinion about any situation in life. I think she did a great job. I feel so bad. It makes me not want to invite people over. And you know what's crazy? I guarantee she's still gonna collab with people. I guarantee she's still gonna bring people into that house. And butter them up and pay for their food and send them on their merry way. Because that's how she is. That's how she was to me and everyone else. Everyone else. Now, if 5 other people were to come out and say this happened too, then yeah, there might be something going on. But that's never happened before. Let those actions speak for themselves. This is really messy. Ooh. Hot and steamy. Oh, I didn't do my I'm Back Home Shooby-Doo song. I'm back home. I'll do it how Bethany did it. Do you remember that? She was like, I'm back home. Shoo-wop, shoo-wop, I'm home. Shoo-wop, shoo-wop.
I'm home. Shooty-wop, I'm home. Hello.
I'm home. Shoo-wop, shoo-wop, I'm home.
And it's hot and steamy. We're having Taco Bell. Shout out to Nikocado Avocado.
So that's all I really have to say. I don't want to drag this out. I feel bad for Bethany. I don't want people to know that this didn't happen to me. I want people to know that she copied my tags, which is very suspicious, don't you think? I want people to know that this is not okay. And I want people to know that she did put out an apology, and she did delete it within an hour. Have a wonderful day. Make sure you subscribe to Bloveslife. Check out her entire family's channels. Excuse me, I'm going to link them down below. And enjoy them. They're great. And Bethany, if you watch this, thank you so much for being supportive of me over the years. And I really appreciate it. So, sending my love back to you and the whole family. Bye, everyone.